What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to you on analysisplayground.com on YouTube. We're going to talk about the Philadelphia 76ers defeating the New York Knicks in the third and then the fourth quarter is where they really made their stride and really took advantage of their speed and quickness and their dominant duo of Joel Embiid and James Harden. The Knicks got off to a great start, particularly Julius Randle, which he usually does. And I feel like they needed him to give them that start, but they kind of fell flat and became predictable and really couldn't get great offense after that. Julius Randle, 35 points, plus 5 and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, one block, two steals, four assists, 8 rebounds. He was 7 to 7 from the free throw line, 4 8 from the 3 point line, 12 of 24 from the field. Mitchell Robinson, 10 points, plus 12 and plus minus, three personal fouls, one turnover, three blocks, one steal, four assists, 16 rebounds, so a double double for him. He did more than just rebound. He protected the rim pretty well. He put a lot of effort and a lot of hustle tonight, and I respect him for that. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 or 5 from the field. Jalen Brunson, he was getting to the basket, getting out in transition, making the right decisions as far as passing the ball, facilitating, and making sure everybody eats. 23 points, negative 7 and plus minus, two personal foul, one turnover, 11 assists. So he had 20 and 10 tonight. He also contributed 3 rebounds, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 2 or 5 from the 3 point line, 10 and 19 from the field. So he was efficient playing his game with the passing and with the scoring. This is a great game from Jalen Brunson. The one that struggled the most was R.J. Barrett. He wanted to have this game. He wanted to play well. He just couldn't bring it all the way through. He's still missing that speed and that burst when on that first step, and he'd be a better player if he had it. 17 points, negative 4 and plus minus, three personal fouls. He also had two turnovers, 4 rebounds, and 10 rebounds, four assists and 10 rebounds, so 17 and 10, a double double. Also for R.J. Barrett, so that's three guys with a double double for this team. That's how well that they played. 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 or 6 from the 3 point line, 6 of 21 from the field. He just struggles to score the ball consistently because the lack of a 3 point shot in the mid range game off the dribble. If he develops the ability to score off the dribble with a floater in the mid range game and it be efficient, he can be a 22 to 23 point scorer just by being able to use his ability to drive and the playmaking of Julius Randle and the penetration ability of Jalen Brunson. He can use his pump fake if he becomes a respectable 3 point shooter to use that to get to the basket and hit floaters and hit mid range off the dribble. And all he has to do is make the right decision after that. RJ Barrett always been a great passer when he's been driving to the basket, so that's not an easy thing to do, but he's always been decent at it. But I feel like if he can literally knock down threes, especially the spot ups, and be able to facilitate and hit mid ranges out of that and floaters, he'd be a better offensive player, and that would make the team offense a lot better and a lot more dangerous. But he still can't knock down the three consistently, even though he didn't shoot it terrible tonight. He just needs to work on that in the set mid range because when he pump fakes, he got to be able to make a play. And once he makes a play efficiently, that makes the offense a lot more dynamic. Quentin Grimes, 10 points, negative 4 and plus minus, four personal fouls, one turnover, one block, one steal, six assists. He also had 3 rebounds. 2 of 7 from the 3 point line, 4 or 9 from the field. Entering him into the starting lineup has been a game changer for them. They're faster, they're quicker, they have more spacing, and they have another great defender in that starting lineup. Isaiah Hartenstein, 2 points, negative 15 and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, one rebound, 1 and 2 from the free throw field goal. Jericho Sims, 4 points, negative 16 plus minus, four personal fouls, 4 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the field. Miles McBride, 0 points, negative 6 and plus minus. He scored no field goals. And Emmanuel Quickly, 11 points, one personal foul, one turnover, one block, one assist, one rebound. He also was 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from three, 4 or 7 from the field. Derrick Rose, Cam Reddish, Evan Fournier, Makalu, and Archie Diacono did not play tonight. It was a coach's decision. Although they was healthy, they shot 47% from the field, 37% from three, and 82% from the free throw line. They had 46 rebounds, 30 assists, 4 steals, 6 blocks, 8 turnovers, and 19 personal fouls, and they scored 112 points. They scored 37 points in the first quarter, and they outscored Philly 37-25. They got outscored 35-26 in the second quarter, 35-33 in the third quarter, and 24-16 in the fourth quarter to get beat 119-112. The Knicks fall to 18-16 and 8-10 at home. The Sixers improved to 20-12 and 6 and away from Philadelphia. PJ Tucker had a good game, 6 points, 2 personal fouls, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1-1 from the free throw line, 1-1 from three, 2-2 from the field. Tobias Harris, 8 points, -5 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 0-5 from the 3-point line, 4-10 from the field. Joel Embiid, 35 points, -6 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 assist, 8 rebounds. He also was 10-15 from the free throw line, 1-2 from the 3-point line, 12-22 from the field. It's a dominant performance from him, hitting the mid-range, hitting the three, not settling just for mid-range jumpers, getting to the basket, forcing them to foul, forcing them to make decisions. I feel like him and Harden had a dominant game. Harden, 29 points, plus 10 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block. He also had 4 steals, klepto out there, 13 assists, so 29-10 for James Harden. He also was 10 of 11 from the free throw line. He got there a bunch tonight. 5 of 11 from the 3-point line, 7 of 16 from the field. DeAnthony Melton, 15 points, -2 and plus minus, 5 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 5 of 7 from the 3-point line, 5 of 8 from the field. George Niang, 16 points, plus 17 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 rebounds, 4 of 9 from the 3-point line, 6 of 11 from the field. He really got it going in the fourth quarter, scorching the 3-point line. Every shot was going in the third and the fourth quarter. They needed those threes to create separation from the Knicks, and they was able to do that tonight. Mainly George Niang and Joel Embiid and James Harden was the primary differential makers outside of DeAnthony Melton, who kept them afloat in the first and the second quarter, making threes and making shots and making plays. Daniel House Jr., 1 assist, 1 rebound. He also was 0-1 from the field in the 3-point line. Montrezl Harrell, 2 points, plus 13 and plus minus, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 2-2 from the free throw line, 0-1 from three, 0-2 from the field. Matisse Thybulle, 1 assist, 0 points, -1 and plus minus, 0 field goals attempted, 0 free throws attempted. Shake Milton, 8 points, plus 9 and plus minus, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. He was 2-2 from the free throw line, 3-5 from the field. Reed, Korkmaz, and Springer did not play coach's decision, although they was healthy. 50% from the field, 46% from three, 79% from the free throw line. They had 32 rebounds, 22 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, 6 turnovers, and 19 personal fouls. And they scored a whopping 119 points. Just a great game overall from them. The Sixers really have been dominant, really have been great throughout the whole entire season. When they've been healthy, they still not fully healthy, as they still don't have Tyrese Maxey, who is a 22-point scorer. Adding that will add a slasher, a cutter, a guy that can really up in transition, give them another pace that they normally can't play in when they have Harden on the court, because he plays at a sort of place. He's not as fast, he's not as athletic, he's not as quick as Tyrese Maxey, and it gives them another dimension that they can shift to, and it speeds up what they can do, and he gets a lot of pressure on the defense because his ability to penetrate and get to the basket, making it easier for people like Korkmaz, easier people for like Jang, easier for people like PJ Tucker to get wide open layups, wide open threes, just because he's just so fast and so quick, and he collapses the defense, making it easier for guys to eat off that, and then B can get more layups and more dunks, so that way he don't have to try to do too much with the ball. He can just hit the mid-range, hit the layup, hit the putback, and hit a three when he's wide open, and that's the ideal situation that you want to have. I've seen a lot of it with Harden, but Tyrese Maxey just so much quicker, so much faster than Harden, that it's just a different type of play style, different type of player, and that's what they're missing. Just another guy that can make their offense a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, a little bit more of a touch that they missing, and it gives them another dimension that they needed to have, and I think that will just make them nothing but better, especially as they get more more playing time with this core and this nucleus. This team is already one of the best teams. They're on an 8-game win streak. They've really been dominating their opponents. Joel Embiid looks good. Harden looks good. They get some rest. and they really comes out, and they got off to a slow start. But once they start figuring that out, and once they start getting Maxey back, and once Tobias started playing the way he usually plays in the regular season, this team could be dangerous and tough to beat, as they already is this season. And they haven't been healthy all season. They still have one of the best records in the NBA and one of the best records in the Eastern Conference. And their goal should be to have home court advantage in the first round. And I think it's very attainable. They're not that far from getting it. And I think that that's something that should be their priority, is to have the best record that they can have. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe to support analysisplayground.com. Also share. Sharing and liking helps the channel grow. Also check out my videos on Facebook. That's in the description. Check out my podcast on Google and Apple Podcasts. Also, thanks for loving the content. Thanks for supporting the content. Thanks for subscribing. We had 7K. Merry Christmas. That was my Christmas gift. 7,000 subscribers. Let's get to 8K as fast as we can, and then we can get ready to go to 9K. Other than that, thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. I'll be back with more content.